Namaste. Good day, creative geniuses. Welcome. Welcome to my Wednesday Wisdom Window. I'm Suzanne Grace, CEO of Grace Inspire Sanctuary, where we come together once a week to take a breath, get grounded, be inspired, have a new thought about this thing called life. I am so glad you're here today. Let me know that you are. So I'm going to do a little reading from Mark Nepo's Book of Awakening, which is kind of my Bible, as you know, and a little breath practice, yogic practice, and then some process. So I'm glad you're here today, or whenever you watch this. And remember, you can always pass these on to a friend who might benefit from hearing something. I do put these on my YouTube page, so if people aren't on Facebook, they can at least go there and watch it. So welcome. Today, I'm going to read, the title he has is Compassion. And he starts with a quote by Lao Tzu, who said, "I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. These are your greatest treasures. Compassionate towards yourself, you reconcile all beings in the world." Oh, hear that? Compassionate towards yourself, you reconcile all beings in the world. You affect everything. So Mark says, at first we might ask, how can being compassionate to yourself reconcile all beings in the world? I was wondering that. To understand the gift of this, he says, we need to recall the analogy of the spoked wheel, in which each of us is a separate and unique spoke, and yet all lives, like those spokes, meet in a common hub or center. That's why when we tend our deepest center, we're caring for all souls. Another powerful way to realize our interconnectedness is to imagine the human family as a stand of aspen trees growing by a river. Though each tree appears to be growing independently, not attached to the others, beneath the soil, out of view, the roots of all the trees exist as one enormous root. And so, like these trees, our soul's growth, while appearing to be independent, is intimately connected to the health of those around us. For our spirits are entwined at center, out of view. Once realizing this, it becomes clear that we have no choice but to embrace the health of our neighbors as part of our own health. He says, I know these things to be true. In cutting off strangers, we cut off ourselves. In choking roots, we choke our own growth. In loving strangers, we love ourselves. Having come this far, I believe that Lao Tzu's 3rd instruction tells us that if we are aware of our own suffering, with the wish to relieve it, we will overcome distrust and reestablish a close relationship with all other living beings. In deep and lasting ways, when we heal ourselves, we heal the world. Oh, that's powerful. When we heal ourselves, we heal the world. For as the body is only as healthy as its individual cells, the world is only as healthy as its individual souls. Take a breath. Finally, he says, across the centuries, we have this timeless medicine. Live directly, wait, and care for your soul as if it were the whole world. Care for your soul as if it were the whole world. Wow. That's such a beautiful thought, I find. Let's take that into our yogic breath practice. Feel your feet on Mother Earth if you're not driving. Let's tap our heart chakra first and make a little ah sound. Ah. Ooh. Tapping our thymus gland, boosting our immune system. Honoring our heart chakra. And lightly tap your third eye. Vishuddha, third eye chakra, inner wisdom, inner guidance, inner teacher. Opening to clear thinking today, peace of mind. And crown chakra, Sahasrara, tapping top of the head, opening to some infinite possibilities today, infinite potential, connecting to a greater sense of good. And release your hands, and we can go to the serenity hold if you're comfortable. Cross your hands over your heart, sitting tall with that spine. And feeling your feet on Mother Earth. Just connect the soles of your feet. Imagine roots growing out from your feet through into the earth, right to the core of the mother. And then we draw that energy of openness, healing, groundedness back up into our body, to the base of our spine. Relax our shoulders. And simply be still for a moment. Feel what you feel. Just the simple act of putting our hands on our heart, closing our eyes to the busy, busy day, nurtures our nervous system, nourishes us. So simple. You may notice that your breath has already slowed down and deepened. Yes. So let's take 3 yogic breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth slowly. So we breathe in from the belly, through the diaphragm, all the way up to the heart chakra, and slowly out through the mouth. And again, in breath from the belly, all the way up to the heart, with a smile, and slowly exhale. Beautiful. One more time. Big conscious breath, yogic breath. And exhale. You can release your hands onto your lap. And find stillness for a moment. And as you breathe slowly, feel your heart constrict and dilate as it naturally does, expanding and gently contracting. And as you breathe slowly, care for your soul with each breath. Feel your heart expand and feel your sense of self open. Breathe slowly and feel your sense of the world open as you care for your own soul. And remembering the words of Lao Tzu, simplicity, patience, compassion. These are our greatest treasures. And we breathe. So I invite us this week to pay attention to what nourishes your soul, your spirit. To give yourself loving attention. To give yourself permission to be compassionate with yourself. Because as Mark says, when we heal ourselves, we heal the world. And we don't have to know how to make that happen. We just make it welcome by doing our inner work. However you do it is absolutely perfect. Yes. So I appreciate each of you doing your soul work. Being kind, being patient, and being compassionate. Because remember, like the roots of the tree, we're all connected. Yes. So our affirmation today is, I give myself permission to be compassionate with myself. I give myself permission to be compassionate with myself. Yeah, beautiful. And take a deeper cleansing breath. Big sigh, exhale, and as we come back, we can open our eyes and rub our hands together. Oh, I needed to hear that today. It's always good to come back to some good medicine, spiritual medicine, sacred medicine. Let's tap one more time our heart. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Clasp our hands. Take a nice big stretch. Ooh, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Let go. Wiggle your fingers and come on down. Ooh, I got a little froggy in my throat today. So grateful we have this time together. Please remember to pass it on and let me know that you're here. I so appreciate you, and I'll see you next Wednesday for my Wednesday Wisdom Window. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.